Hey guys, welcome back to Resourceful Living Homestead. We are gearing up for garden season already on Resourceful Living Homestead. We have started already prepping the garden, getting it all ready, and I wanted to go ahead and get my video together for Survival Seeds 2026. This is going to be my intro video, and I'm just going to talk a little bit about my plans. I kind of want to do things a little bit different this year than what I did last year. I've got all my seeds picked out that I'm going to do. I've got them all in bundles here. I've got it labeled Spring Garden. I've got all my seeds, all the different things that I want to grow. And I've made me a list, a chart, list and charts of what all we plan to grow this year. Last year we grew a lot of different things that I wanted to try. I wanted to see if I could grow it. I wanted to try to do some different things with some of that stuff. And I just didn't get around to using a lot of that stuff that I grew last year. So this year, I'm going to stick more to the basics of what we eat the most and what I use the most, and those are the things that I'm going to be growing. So I'm just going to talk a little bit about some of the different ways that I'm going to be growing. I'm going to be growing in, of course, my raised beds in the big garden. I'm going to be growing in raised beds in my greenhouse. I'm also going to be growing in my hydroponic. I want to be able to start a lot of things indoors in the hydroponic, then move them outdoors into the greenhouse under grow lights, and then by that time I'm hoping they are ready mid-April to go into the raised beds. So that's my plan. And I've got some things already growing in hydroponic, and when they get to probably about 3 inches tall, my plan is to transplant them into soil, into smaller pots, and then move them into my grow tent that's inside my greenhouse. So that's kind of my plan. Start out in the hydroponic, transplant them into smaller pots, put them inside the grow tent. Then I'll be moving them from the grow tent into the greenhouse and then into the garden beds. Some of the things that I'm going to be growing this year, I'm going to do this a little fast. I've got it sectioned off by tomatoes, bell peppers, like that. Roma paste tomatoes, San Marzano tomatoes, mortgage lifter tomatoes, Homestead tomatoes, hillbilly regular leaf tomatoes, brandywine red tomatoes, Patty's striped beefsteak tomatoes, and super soup tomatoes. Those are pretty much the tomatoes that we narrowed down that we want to grow this year. Last year we probably had close to 60 tomato plants. And I'm not saying we won't have that many this year, but we probably had about 20 different varieties. So we've narrowed that down to 8 varieties of tomatoes this year. Bell peppers. of course, we're going to do the 𝐾𝐿 bell peppers. Those did fantastic for us last year. And we got more bell peppers out of those 𝐾𝐿 bell peppers than we have ever gotten total in probably 10 years of growing bell peppers. So we will definitely be doing the 𝐾𝐿 bell peppers. We're going to do a golden 𝐾𝐿 sweet bell pepper and a Jimmy Nordello sweet bell pepper. Then hot peppers. We grew a lot of different kinds of hot peppers last year. We are cutting out some of those hot peppers. We've narrowed it down to serrano peppers, bird's eye chili peppers, a thick cayenne hot pepper, purple cayenne peppers, chili d'arbol hot pepper, and jalapeno peppers. And some of those we'd never heard of. So, and same thing with the tomatoes. So we looked them all up and so we had like 5 different packets of seeds in our hand, and we were trying to narrow that down, and these are the ones that we chose. Little Maverick wants to grow artichokes. So we're going to make some space in the garden for some artichokes for him. And he likes asparagus too. And we already planted asparagus last year, and we're letting that overwinter. We're hoping to get some asparagus this year. If not, for sure we should get some by next year. Some other vegetables that we're going to be planting are the National Pickling Cucumbers, Wisconsin SMR Pickling Cucumbers, a Utah 50-70 celery, a Tender Crisp celery, Dragon carrot, Cosmic Purple carrot, sugar beets, Ruby Queen beets, and Golden Acre cabbage. And I don't have it on the list, but we do have a red cabbage also that I've already started in the hydroponic, and I have now moved it out to a raised bed in the greenhouse. Our melons, we are going to do a Iroquois melon. It's a sea mellow and a black diamond watermelon. Herbs, we're going to do a large leaf Italian basil, sage, oregano, lemon balm, dill, and lavender. Now, I grew all those last year, plus a bunch more that we narrowed it down to just those 6. The sage, the oregano, the lemon balm, the dill, and the lavender, I left those out in the garden to overwinter, and we'll see how they do. If not, I will replant those. I will reseed those. Basil, I had to pull all the basil out. I don't know if basil will overwinter or not, but I pulled all the basil out because they grew like trees. I mean, the trunks on them were like this big around, like the size of a $50. And couldn't have no trees growing in my garden. Flowers, I've narrowed down the flowers to just 2. We're going to do 3 and 3. 3 different varieties of zinnias, Zinnia Thumbelina, and State Fair zinnias, and a Zinnia Lilliput are the 3 zinnias. And then we're going to do marigolds. We'll do marigolds with all of our tomatoes. A Queen Sophia marigold, a Dante Marietta marigold, and a Tangerine French marigold. Those are the flowers that we're going to do. Now, I don't see that we would make any changes to this plan that we have. I don't have onions on this list. We're definitely going to be planting onions. I've already ordered my onion bulbs from, I believe it's Dixon Farms, and I just got those in yesterday. I'm probably going to go ahead and get those planted the first opportunity I can. I don't know that there's anything else that I'm going to be adding to this list. We're going to keep it kind of simple. And I know that's still a lot of stuff, but when I say simple, it's because this is the stuff that we eat. This is the stuff that we use for canning and for making different things that we utilize a lot of. I have some diagrams here, just some little plans. So this is the outside of my greenhouse. Brian is working on building me a garden shed. He started on it until he broke his toe working on it. So he is down right now for a little bit, but he's going to build me a garden shed so I can get all of my gardening supplies out of my greenhouse and into my shed. And this is the outside of my greenhouse. I'm going to have some round tubs, and I have it labeled the different things that I'm going to be planting in those tubs, those raised beds. This is a diagram of my plan for the greenhouse. Now, some of these things I already have planted in the greenhouse. Parsley and cilantro, I have planted those. I'm not sure how long it takes for those to come up, so I'm probably going to be replanting those. This one will be Roma tomatoes. So I'm going to plant all my Roma tomatoes in the greenhouse this year. They did really good in the greenhouse. They did okay in the big garden, but not as good as they did in the greenhouse. So all of the Romas will be in the greenhouse. All of the big slicer tomatoes will be in the outside garden. That's the plan. So parsley and cilantro, Roma tomatoes. I already have onions in this bed here. So onions will stay there. I'll do more Romas here. Across from there, Romas. I already have the lettuce growing in this bin. I have cabbage growing in this one already. And then I'll have Romas in this one too. Now right now, if you see my videos of the greenhouse, these two beds do not exist yet. I have ordered those beds and I had those in, but those two spaces are taken up with gardening supplies that I've got to get out of there so I can get those beds ready for the spring. Then I have a diagram of my big garden, all sketched out, planned out of where I'm planting each thing. That way when I go out to the garden and get ready to start planting, I can put all of my starters inside those beds so I know where I'm planting them. Some of the stuff is where I planted things last year. Actually, I had this upside down. Have it upside down. So down here is the greenhouse, and you walk into the garden like this. So tomatoes, 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 carrots and bell peppers, and bell peppers. And then I'll have all my potatoes in grow bags down here, and I've got some onions and some beets, zinnias, carrots, celery, and then 2 more grow bags of my Yukon Gold potatoes. Up here by the entrance when you come in, I'll have my sweet potatoes where I had them last year. Down here, tomatoes, bell peppers. And then at the end is I'm going to have one bed. Last year we had all of our hot peppers in one bed. I'm splitting it up this year. Jalapeno peppers will be by themselves. And then where I have my asparagus planted, I will have all my hot peppers since we've narrowed it down to a smaller amount. Anyway, I will include my diagrams as screenshots at the end of this video if anybody wanted to take a closer look. But that's my garden plan for 2026. And this is going to be, as I mentioned before, my intro video for Survival Seeds 2026. Looking forward to doing the Survival Seeds again with the VC Family Homestead and whoever the other hosts are going to be. So anyway, we'll see you guys in garden season. Thank you guys for watching. See you on week 1.